There's a belief in the community of people who are in treatment for addiction that if you're receiving medication, specifically buprenorphine or methadone or something that is has some opiate antagonist or agonist properties, that you aren't really clean or sober or in recovery. And I think that it's really a matter of personal choice. I don't think anybody can tell anybody else that they are or aren't in recovery. I don't believe that that's a thing. I think you, as an individual, have to decide for yourself that this is what recovery looks like for me. And ultimately, I'm not really clear as to why there would be a distinction. If the goal is that I'm not using a substance every day that potentially puts my life in danger, I'm not lying, cheating, stealing, hurting society and family members to get it, I'm able to function in relationships, I'm able to financially support myself, I'm able to take care of my physical health. Why does the fact that there's a medication involved have anything to do with that? Recovery is recovery, and I think it's really up to a person. I think that, there are people that want to say that if you're on anything mood or mind altering, you're not in recovery. There have been people who said for years that if you took something for depression like Zoloft or Paxil or one of those medications that you're not actually in recovery. And again, I'm unclear as to why that distinction is being made. Recovery is about, I am not destroying my life and my family and creating all of these bad consequences anymore because I'm no longer seeking out and using the substances that cause those problems. So I think that really it's about that. And I think that there's a component too where the individual has to sort of get right with themselves to make that decision. Like, this is recovery for me. This is what my life looks like in recovery, and it includes this medication. And quite frankly, that's nobody's business, right? It's nobody's business what medications people are on. So I often see this in the recovery community where people who are in an abstinence-based recovery will sort of judge and point fingers at people who are on medication and say, you're not really clean. And my response to them is, I would venture to say you're less clean, because I'm pretty sure recovery requires some self-exploration and not being so judgmental.